let's talk about sales.
Why
Let me
sales?
let me explain.
Okay.
Let me explain. I was thinking and wondering why most consulting companies are focusing on sales and marketing. And I have some hypotheses, regarding this. Sales is the only thing that companies are measuring. So this is the only thing that has some kind of process. Maybe this process is retarded. Maybe there is very minimal process, but you can actually look at some numbers and say, this guy is making money, this guy is not making money. So companies are unaware of all the other aspects of their organization that are not working properly because there's no numbers to back it up. What do you think?
Well, I think that's a very good point. It's like, I mean, because the sales is being measured, it's the easiest thing in the business to point your fingers at.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, we should improve those numbers.
Mm-hmm.
While in reality, all processes in the business should be measured to really figure out where is the biggest room for improvement.
Yeah, this is a crazy example, but still a good example. I was looking at different companies, and you can only get fired from sales department because all the other departments, there's no way to say if they are doing good or terrible job.
It's a like number-based decision.
Yeah, so they're always there. It doesn't matter if they causing this company a lot of trouble, if they making this company not doing well or generating revenue. There's no tangible data that would let you make a decision to let somebody go that is not working in sales, right? If you are in sales, then it's easy. You're doing good. You're not doing good, but for the sales process, there's a lot of different elements that are responsible for delivering the revenue, and yeah. So I think this is already pretty clear. I was trying to make it even more obvious, but I think now we understand that in most companies, this is the only thing that's getting measured, and that's revenue. Right?
Okay, but so why do you think it's so? Why it's only the sales that is being somehow measured and people try to improve it, while all other aspects of business is not being measured?
This is the topic of today's discussion, because I do have hypothesis, but I do not understand why the sales department or salespeople are always responsible for everything. Actually, if it's good, it's okay. Business is good. If it's not okay, the salespeople are guilty of not delivering the results. But why this is the rule of just validating salespeople work and absolutely not really caring for other departments.
Mhm.
I don't know. Do you have any ideas?
Well, I have a theory around it. Basically, the numbers generated in sales, and usually the only numbers that are in any way measured in most of the businesses, they come from the way the whole organization is operating.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a system. Like every piece of that system, every department, the outcome of those departments sort of sum up in the end in the sales department.
Mm-hmm.
So in a sense, the salespeople who are doing certain numbers, are only the part of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
So they are getting certain types of product to sell,
Mm-hmm.
right? And that product is in some way, packaged. Like
Mm-hmm.
so the message about this product is created by someone else than salespeople,
Mm-hmm.
and that impacts the quality of leads they are getting from the marketing department. So if they are not getting the right quality of leads, which should be measured, they cannot perform in sales. So then the marketing department should have its own metrics to be able to improve that part of the business as well. And very often, if you actually look at the whole system, the sales department is the one not to touch as long as you improve all other areas of your business and deliver the right ingredients for the sales department to actually increase your sales.
Sure. Yeah, you can increase your sales, not changing anything in the sales department, but changing marketing. Let's say, right?
Yeah.
Your sales can go through the roof, especially if you can get sales and marketing to talk to each other, and then the marketing is actually producing content that supports the sales of that product or service versus just creating content that is I don't know, that is just there, that has nothing to do with the needs or problems of the potential customers and end customers.
That's very much that's like a communication problem. First of all, because the communication should go back and forth. Like, marketing department is coming up with something, they are conducting an experiment and measuring if it works or not, and then they get feedback from the sales department who is out there, who is talking to prospects and getting information whether they got interested in it or not. So it's like a communication back and forth, but this communication has to be built in some way. And right now, if the marketing department is not measuring anything, like, what an example can I give? It's like, wife is sending husband to do shopping for like, I don't know, for a cake, right? And the ingredients list and the shopping list is like, the wife has written like the right amount of eggs and some flour, a lot of milk. So now imagine if the husband will actually buy the right amount of eggs required for the cake. But I feel like this is how the communication is in most of the businesses is actually working.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was the topic of this conversation again?
I don't know. It was supposed to be 3 minutes and it's like 10 already.
It's okay. Yeah.
Exactly 10 at this
Okay.
point.